have always been passionate about libraries, but presently I use 5 different library systems, but Cherry Hill Public Library is truly my home library. I'm not sure when I first started coming here, but I started coming here most frequently when my children were toddlers. So I have 3 high schoolers, and we would come here when they were little, and I have such fond memories of going upstairs to the children's section, and we would pick out a selection of books, and then we would either go down to the cafe or to the garden outside, and we would preview the books. And the library was a day out. We'd run across to the pizza place, and we would have a snack, and it really was sort of a every week at least ritual. So I am very much a physical book reader. So my favorite thing to do is like place all my library holds in the system, and then they pop up, and it's always a great day when your library holds pop up. Although one of your librarians once said to me, "I'm not sure I should loan you so many books because clearly you're not getting any writing done." So that was an amazing, she said she had a conflict of interest, which was actually terrific. But my primary use is the books, but I very much, as a researcher, I really appreciate the depth of the collection and the ability to get materials here. What I love about the Cherry Hill Library, I'd say new, but it's 20 years. What I love about this building is that it is really a community hub. And I know that every time I walk in here, I'm going to see familiar librarians and staff who have become like friends. I'm going to see people I know in the community, whether it's childhood friends, whether some of my law students who have grown up and are now parents and they bring their kids here. I know when I'm going to come in the building, I'm going to see people. And I love the role that it serves for the community, both the books and the programming and the computers and the resources that are so important. One of my favorite things is when the library opens in the morning and there's like this crowd out front. It looks like they're queuing up for concert tickets, but they're actually coming to the library, and it's just such a special thing. And also the way that the library has evolved over the past 2 decades to embrace technology and make it part of the patron's experience. I certainly remember when my kids were little being surprised at the wealth of things you can borrow from the library, from American Girl dolls to jigsaw puzzles. So that was quite a revelation for me. I hadn't imagined a library to do that. Share my one special story. I just want to say that's what has been so special from the time the kids were little is that we have really grown up alongside the library, and our use has evolved and changed. So we love the programs, sort of, the programs where they had the lock-ins for the kids after hours. We are still monthly participants in Dungeons and Dragons. And I guess the hardest change for me is that I used to come in with them, and now I drop them at the door and they come to the library by themselves as volunteers and as patrons, which is really special. My most special memory of the Cherry Hill Library is that it was very hard not coming here during the pandemic. And although the library staff, just persisted really valiantly, and they would, have books outside waiting for you that you could pick up, it was not the same. So my 50th birthday was the first time we came back inside the library. It was a day I'll never forget because it was one of those like yard sales out front. So we were out there, and then the kids and I all sort of like holding hands walked into the library together. I have a picture of it, and that was how I celebrated my 50th birthday, was coming back to Cherry Hill Public Library. I just wanted to say thank you to the Cherry Hill Library, to the librarians, and to the staff, because this place is so important to me as a member of the community, as a reader, as an author, and as a mom. And I'm very excited to see what the next 20 years will bring.